On Moose FM, I'm your bud the Dub. I'm joined now by Shauna with Studio 2 Stage. How's it going this morning, Shauna?
Oh, that's great. When I didn't slip on the ice this morning, so that's wonderful.
It's always a good start to the day when that doesn't happen. So
Great.
I suppose I should call you Miss Shauna because we're going to talk about the Nutcracker Ballet, which I'm participating in this year. And
So,
I've never been a part of a ballet or even really danced on stage in my life. I hear everybody else calling you that during the rehearsals, so I suppose that's the correct way to address you.
yeah, that's what I'm most known as, Miss Shauna. Yes.
Gotcha. Uh,
Started way back, but
so yeah, the Nutcracker returning this year. I believe in sort of the timeline of the show. It was actually supposed to be last year, but COVID-19 changing all our lives, so this has kind of been bumped by 1 year to this year. Tell us a bit about this production. You've been in part of many of them, so I mean, is this kind of old hat for you, or is it different every time you do it?
I mean, it's a little bit of both actually. I We actually approached Stage North. In 2012 was the first year we've done it.
Hmm.
So before then, and Sue Popiski was a big help in this one too. So we started working as a co-pro together, just because I felt like the community needed a Christmas themed event to go to. I kept hearing there's not enough for us to do in Fort St. John. You know, and I felt we needed an event, and I wanted it to be a community one. So we hold auditions, and we have people. We used to work with Dawson too, but there was a ballet teacher that used to work with us there,
Hmm.
and so yeah, we include Dawson and Stage North and all the dancers in the local community. But yeah, I mean, it is different every year, though. I'm I've added a ton of roles this year. So if you saw it before, yeah, it's different this year again. So, and the cast is always changing. So it's always fun to see what new is going to come out of it.
Absolutely. How many people are involved in it this year? Do you have a number?
I think we're mid 50s,
Okay, wow.
55, 56. Yeah, and there's actually a scene where they're all on stage at once. So it's a crowded little area.
And then, of course, so I'm involved. So there's, I'd say, a dozen or so adults, maybe, and then the rest are kind of kids. But they're kind of all age groups. Kids who are in the ballet school taking dance classes, correct?
Yeah, our youngest is 5, and the oldest is Papa Dan, who's over 60. We'll just leave it at
Wonderful. What is this like? Just on a personal note, to kind of put this together, because I assume you teach kind of some of the ballet classes, if not all of them, to kind of wrangle everybody together, who are all at different kind of levels of sort of dance experience and dance skill and whatnot. Uh, is it kind of is it hard monster to tame, or do you find it always comes together in some way, and even maybe unexpected things happen, or people really shine when you didn't expect them to?
I have to say all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what I like to do. I like to take on a challenge where I'm going to see what we can get out of people, out of groups that are different and not all the same. To me, that makes really a really great show when you don't expect that everybody's going to be doing the exact job that you needed them. It's a little risky, as you might say. But I don't know. I enjoy working with the people, and if they want to be there, I think it's a tremendous opportunity for them to say, "Hey, I was in a ballet once," and somebody's going to say, "What? Dub was in a ballet?" Yeah, he was.
I mean, that's exactly why I did it. Amy, our mutual friend, of course, wrangling the adults, and I, not to call her out because I maybe misheard her, but she told me at the start, she's like, you'll get to hang out in the background. I don't remember her mentioning dancing, so any more of any dancing I did was sort of surprising to me, and we keep getting more, which is really fun. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
if
I know.
nothing else, you get to see me attempt to dance in this production, which will be
Yeah,
interesting.
Doug learned in a shape saute. He knows how to shape saute now. I'm so excited.
Whatever move that is. I'm still not
Right?
sure what part that's in, but we'll learn that as we go on. Okay. So, I mean, we're 2 weeks out from this starting up. So tell us a bit about the
Okay.
run and what people can expect and when people can go, depending on what they're kind of looking for.
So our dates are the 16th, the 18th, and the 19th of December.
Hmm.
Those are our show dates. We move in on the 13th, and so that means there's going to be a lot of rehearsals for the cast. But we are looking at, I think there's 6 shows total. We do have one short show. It's called The Excerpts of the Nutcracker, and that is geared more for the younger students or younger kids who might not want to sit through a 2-hour show.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's a quick in and out short. You get to see all the Arabians and the Russians, and the fight scene with the soldiers and mice. But yeah, so that's good for the younger kids if you're going to bring a family quickly. Want to have a quick show. But other than that, we're going to have full shows, and we have kids on point, and we have dancers who haven't danced before, who are learning for the first time. But yeah, we have our backdrop has been painted by Margaret May. She's done a beautiful job. So we have like arts in there as well. It's not just the performing. So it's like really a great community event that I think if anyone can come watch during Christmas, and it's local. All of our talent is local, and it's amazing what we have in this town.
Excellent. Really a labor of love from the arts community here in Fort St. John. So, all right. Tickets are going fast, and NPCC, of course, at reduced capacity due to COVID-19 restrictions and whatnot. So you got to get your tickets now. npcc.bc.ca. I should say tickets.npcc.bc.ca is where you get the tickets online. You can also, of course, phone the NPCC Box Office. It's 250-785-1992, or go say hello to them in person. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up here, Shauna?
No, just thanks so much for having us on, Deb, and it's a fun season, so I can't wait to have it on the stage.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to perform it for everybody. All right, Shauna, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's Shauna with Studio to Stage talking about the Nutcracker Ballet coming up December 16th to the 19th at the North Peace Cultural Center.
This community interview is supported by your Member of Parliament, Bob Zimmer. Stop by his office in Fort St. John at 9916 100th Avenue and in Dawson Creek at 10421 10th Street.